Local 3 Sports. This is Friday Night Football with Ben Bobick, Samantha Casano, and Greg Glover.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City. Nobody does food like Food City. And Sonic. Sonic.
And now, Friday Night Football.
One final time. Welcome in to the most must-see Friday Night Football show in the Tennessee Valley. Welcome to Friday Night Football on Local 3. Well, we have come to the end of the road. Still, we can't let go. But we will say this. There's going to be a transformation tonight for some, from boys to men. Because when you start to get deep in the playoffs, legends are born. So let's get to it. We begin with our Game of the Week.
It's time for the Friday Night Football Game of the Week, sponsored by Warren & Griffin, your local 5-star law firm, supporting high school football for decades. We don't just put up billboards, we put down roots.
We knew from the jump Sequatchie County was going to be a team to watch in 2024, and they've done nothing but prove it. But shout out to Chattanooga Central. Their head coach was suspended just before the season, and all they've done is host and win a home playoff game. But only one was going to the state quarterfinals in 3A. Samantha Casano was there for all the action. She joins us live from Dunlap. This one just finished up not too long ago, Samantha. How did it all shake out?
Yeah, well, I mean, we talked about it all week long that Sequatchie County has been out for blood ever since their Week 1 loss to Bledsoe County. It turns out that gut punch may have been the best thing that ever happened to them, because now they're rolling into the quarterfinals with a monumental win over the Purple Pounders. Sequatchie County ready for battle against this battle-tested Chattanooga Central squad. First quarter, Caden Jones airs it out to Ronye Watson. Number 7 goes 73 yards on his way to touchdown number 99 of his career. The Purple Pounders strike first. Extra point is no good, so it's 6-0. But the Indians have an immediate answer. Hunter Minton hands the ball off to Kason Hicks, who brings it in from 2 yards out. Sequatchie County goes in front by a point. Second quarter now, Jones connects with who else? Ronye Watson. Touchdown number 100. The first Chattanooga area player to hit the century mark since 2017. The 86-yarder puts Central up 12-7. But then momentum shifts in the Indians' favor. Up by 2, Kason Hicks recovers a fumble, and then he brings it in once again for his second score of the night. Sequatchie County goes back on top 21-12. It's a 3-point ball game at half as the Indians lead 21-18. Sequatchie County is headed to the quarterfinals with a 42-26 win.
It was all the coaches. They led us through it all. They made adjustments. They helped us out a lot. It sounds great. Great. It's the first time since 2016.
In a game that was filled with momentum swing, these guys were able to stay composed. They're headed to the quarterfinals. Guys, how are we feeling? We're now live at Sequatchie County High School in Dunlap. Samantha Casano, Local 3 Sports.
Samantha is taller than she looks on TV. 42 is just that dang big. We go from Dunlap to Chickamauga, Georgia. It's been a while since Gordon Lee has hosted a playoff game, but not for long. And boy, do they deserve it. Since dropping down from 3A, the Trojans went 7-3 this year. They were ready to make some noise. Now they're ready to continue doing so in the postseason. Big game feel in Chickamauga, Georgia tonight. Trojans hosting Elbert County in the first round. The home team, well, they're wasting no time. They give us to Peyton Gross. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is in the end zone. Gross puts Gordon Lee on the board early. Listen, no reason to fix what ain't broke. We see Gross the whole way here. Great job by that Gordon Lee O-line to open up that hole, making it easy for number 9. The Trojans' defense was quite stout early on. They do their best to keep the Blue Devils off the board. Well, they couldn't for long, though. Albert County comes in, beats Gordon Lee 28-13, ending the Trojan season. Let's kick it to Jasper, and these Warriors won some revenge on East Robertson, the team that knocked them out of the postseason a year ago. We got the train whistle, we got the fireworks, we got the football. Fireworks before and during the game here. Mason Mays on the carry, and Eminem going berserk with the rock. Mays opens the scoring for Marion County. They're up 7-0. Check out the defense here. Indians trying to run, but my goodness, Taylor Schwarber out of nowhere. Exceptional tackle from number 6. East Robertson would get a field goal ensuing kickoff here, and if we're showing it, you know what's coming. This Marion County team played with a different edge tonight. Ashton Martin, Ashton, he houses it. Jasper's Bedlam, Marion County makes a statement tonight. The Warriors are off to the 2A quarterfinals. They dismantle East Robertson 42-10 at home. McCallie looking to get back into the state semifinals, playing host to Christian Brothers. Keelan Siam on the carry, and he loses it. The Purple Wave all over it. Hey now, we didn't sign up for this. What's going on here? CB at the doorstep. They cash in on the early McCallie turnover. Javen Slayton takes it in. Slips after. That's okay. TD's a TD. All right, now we can start the game. That's Big Blue. Elliot Trapeau settling in now. Great pass to Keyshawn Tabito. Then Siam makes up for it on this TD run as he essentially opens the floodgates with this score. Never a doubt, fam. McCallie back in the state semis with a 41-7 dub over Christian Brothers. Let's go to the scoreboards for the first time tonight. Clay County ends Whitwell's season. We're going to see who Clay County plays a little bit later on in this show. Bledsoe County's off to the quarterfinals. Only the third time in school history they shut out Tellico Plains. York Institute will play Bledsoe County next week. It'll be a rematch from their regular season matchup. Meigs County, big win over Giles County. That means we get Meigs County and Sequatchie County in the 3A state quarterfinals next week in Dunlap. Oak Ridge beats McMinn County. Boy Buchanan back in the state semis over their win over Lasan. And we got Baylor back in the state semifinals. Dade County goes down on the road as we dip into Georgia. Now Dodge County ends Chattooga season as well.
Here's your pick for the Friday Night Football Play of the Week, brought to you by Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. We keep players in the game.
You hear it all the time. Tip drill. And this is why you do it. Chattanooga Central's Houston Boynton intercepts the tip pass. He houses it. The pick six helped the Purple Pounders into the second round of the playoffs for the first time in a long time. So we go to the Bebo Schrader for the final time this season. So this is what we mean by the tip drill. It's tipped up here somewhere, right? Well, here's where the ball is, okay? And now Houston Boynton's momentum is going this way. And he's so athletic where he's able to go this way, change his momentum, locate the ball as it just drops right in his bread basket. And Houston Boynton is electric. We talk a lot about Ronye Watson for the Purple Pounders. Houston Boynton had a fantastic season for the Pounders. He was awesome for them. Congratulations to them on a fantastic season as well. Even though in their loss tonight, they still get our Play of the Week honors in our finale. So you can take that home with you. And we'll be back with more Friday Night Football after the break.
Cheer on with the Friday Night Football Cheerleaders of the Week, sponsored by FMO Furniture, Chattanooga's newest family-owned furniture store.
You can do it! Come up and dance, you can do it! Put a little love, 1, 2, hey! You can do it! You can do it! You can do it! You can do it! Come up and dance, you can do it!
We talked a lot this week about teams playing their best at the right time. Well, one of those squads is South Pittsburgh. This young Pirates team has been rolling through their schedule since late September, except for 1 week. 1 week they had to work for it, and that's when they played Chattanooga Prep. And guess who was in town tonight for round 2 of the 1A playoffs? Round 1 was awesome. Back and forth, that saw South Pitt take over late when they needed to. Here's them taking over early. Jamichael Buckner does just an exceptional job of stripping this football. Then his team, of course, by falling on it. That's Pirates ball. And Buckner says, listen, guys, with all due respect, I did strip the ball. Allow me to tote the rock. His team says, go off, King. Buckner goes all the way for the score as South Pitt catches in on the turnover. But like the last game, the Sentinels would not go away. What a season for them. Jaden Parker takes it in for the Chattanooga Prep score. It wasn't easy again, but South Pittsburgh able to get the job done. They're back in the state quarterfinals. They'll take on Clay County after a 35-21 win over Chattanooga Prep. Can Silverdale continue their dream season against FRA in the quarters? This is how you know they respect the Seahawks. They pull out the halfback pass, and Charlie Speed catches it for a score. Tough to cover a guy with that name. FRA up 2 scores. Silverdale needs something. They go to their bread and butter. Connor Jenny to Cannon Rogers, but it's picked off by Mike Hassel. What a play. More trickery from FRA. This time it's the southpaw throwing it. And Rogers says, you take from me, I take from you. Silverdale fighting back, and they would put up a great fight, but that early deficit proved too much in the end as Franklin Road Academy wins 45-25 to advance to the state semifinals. Hurricane Hill getting another playoff game. East Hamilton playing host to Lenore City, who bounced Walker Valley in multiple overtimes last week. Canes piecing a drive together here. Wyatt Miller to Zane James. Hop aboard the Zane train, baby. East Ham gets it first and goal. That Panthers D holds strong as they're forced to settle for 3. No issue for Spencer Payne. He brings the pain, knocks it through the pipes. 3-0 East Hamilton. Canes trying to take advantage of a short field now, but a low snap, cold night, and Miller can't handle it. Eddie Soto hops all over it. Now Lenore City has a short field, and they take advantage of it. Power running from Luke Chadwick, the quarterback, holding his water, earning every bit of this TV. Panthers would lead at the half, but East Hamilton would lead when it counted as the Canes are back in the state quarterfinals for the first time since 2022 with a 24-6 win. Let's go back to the scoreboard, shall we? Dublin eliminates Gordon Central. Hapeville Charter eliminates LFO. Stevens County eliminates North Murray. That wasn't a good scoreboard for our local teams. Let's go to the next one. Maybe we'll have some better luck. Jenkins eliminates Northwest Whitfield. Tough fight from the Bruins. Hey, there we go. Calhoun. They take down Spalding. The Yellow Jackets have a real good shot to make a run this season. I feel good about them. They win 31-6 in round 1. And Fort Payne just continues to win. What a game for them at home as they take down Homewood in the second round of the playoffs in Alabama.
It's time to catch all the fun on the Friday Night Football Fan Cam.
Playoff atmospheres are great. They're even better the deeper you get into the postseason. See for yourself with our Week 14 Fan Cam from Dunlap, Tennessee.
It's time for the Friday Night Football Band of the Week with Greg Glover, sponsored by Armor Exteriors, your locally owned, not locally franchised, exterior remodeling experts.
Welcome back. Let me show you just how great it is to work at Local 3 and to be part of this Friday Night Football show. Do you remember last week I said, can we change that graphic and get a band member in there? Who is that handsome devil? Yeah, I can't believe that was 30 years ago at the great University of Tennessee. Well, the time has come to say goodbye for another season. 14 weeks, 14 great bands, 562.5 miles traveling across the Tennessee Valley to bring you some great programs. As we get out of the marching season, get into the concert season, go support your band. Keep supporting them. They're selling fruit at Christmas. If they have a car wash going on or a pizza night, do what you can to get them the funds to continue doing things like this, performing at football games as we get you into our last band of the week for this season, the Trojan Band from Soddy Daisy High School, your band of the week.
2 words for Greg Glover there. Stud muffin. Right around midseason, Ringgold suffered back-to-back, just gut-wrenching losses in region play. The kind where you either pack it in for the year or you let it motivate you. The Tigers chose the latter because here we are in round 1 of the playoffs, and here they are hosting a game. The Tigers faithful all fired up. ESPN was there. They had poppers and stuff in the crowd. Hart County in town for round 1. Ringgold driving late in the half, trying to convert a 3rd down, but the Bulldogs' defense swarms up Garrett Edgar and would take the Tigers out of field goal range. Now it's Hart County driving before the half, dipping into their bag of tricks, but it tricked no one. In fact, it went terrible for the Bulldogs. Fumble, scooped up by Logan Roberts, and he has nothing but daylight in front of him. Scoop and score for Ringgold. Helps them extend their lead to 9-0 right before the half. They tried to get it to 12. A field goal with the gun fell just a little bit short, but you know what? They didn't need it in the end. The Tigers are off to the second round in 2A with a 19-0 win over Hart County. We stay in Ringgold. We just go to Heritage. The Generals hosting Southeast Bullock in the 3A first round. The Yellow Jackets on the doorstep early. And there's no need to overthink it. Just give it to the big man. Quentin Reed scores to make it 7-0. Now Southeast is going to bring it around town. Colby Smith down the sideline. Close to the pylon, they roll them in. Jackets up 14-3. Now Heritage stops overthinking it themselves. Just get the ball to 11 in space. It's all good. Cody Bryan going to work as he finds the end zone for the Generals as they pull closer. In the end, Southeast Bullock would blow it open 35-9 to eliminate Heritage. One final time to the scoreboards we go. Pisgah. This team is poised to make a state title run. They win again in Alabama. Ramsey beats down Scottsboro. Great year for the Wildcats, though. Let's roll into North Carolina now. Starmount over Andrews. And we have Cherokee winners over Carver, Hayesville winners over Union Academy, Murphy winners over Highland Tech. One more game tomorrow. Tryon will go on the road against Schley County. 6 o'clock start there. I wish I could say something classy and emotional right now, but that just wouldn't be our style. We cannot express the amount of gratitude we have for everyone that works on this show, from production to producers to photographers to digital, but also for you at home for watching every Friday night. This is so much fun. Thanks for letting us be a part of it. Watch yourself, boys and girls. We hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City and Sonic Drive-Ins. We thank our local Food City for subs to feed our Friday Night Football crew. Get your sandwich party planner at your local Food City deli.